Time, go, run, go. Oh, I got flanked in the platform.
We can see it from mid. We can see it from mid.
Both in courtyard.
Yeah, one just pushed the bomb.
I'm hitting it. Jump off on it. Both there. Oh,
Yo, what is up guys, Bunkers here, and today I'm bringing you a brand new video, and today what we're going to be doing is my first episode of my MLG Callouts series. Now you guys have been asking for this a lot. The reason I haven't done it yet is because we're at that weird spot at the beginning of every game where we don't really know callouts yet. But you know, like my class setup videos, I want to say this because not all callouts are going to be perceived the same way by everyone. You know, even in past COD games, there have still been callouts that people, you know, say differently. Like, I don't want to give you guys an example off the top of my head, but there have been objects people call different things. You know, everyone kind of understands, but they're not necessarily calling it the same thing. So it's going to be the same with this game. You know, there may be stuff that me and my teammates call it, but like have a name for it, but everyone else calls it something different. That's just how it is. That's how it's always been. But I'm going to give you guys some other kind of simplified names so that people always will know what you're talking about. So that way, if there's any miscommunication, it won't be that big of a deal because you'll have a second call out to use for it. So let's start off right here. I like to call this building satellite. Me and my teammates call it satellite. That's because of the satellites on top. If your teammates do not know that one, you can call it spawn building. If you spawned here, you could say like our spawn building, or if the enemy spawned here, you can say their spawn building. Stuff like that is what I'm talking about by simplified callouts, but I would call this one satellite because of the satellites on top. Pretty self-explanatory. Right here, I like to call this snow or boulders because these big boulders right here. Like I said, also pretty self-explanatory. It's a large portion of the map, so if you were to spawn on this side, you could say push left, or if you're going to search and destroy, A bomb is over here, so you could say push A, and it's obviously on this side. But what I've been doing while I was playing is me and my teammates, if anyone was here, we'd say snow, or we'd say boulders, or outskirts, or we'd also call it wall run, and that is over here. This is what's called wall run on this map. This is what we call it because there's really not any other spots on this map you would need a wall run in besides this spot right here. So if I hear my teammates say wall run, I know this is what they're talking about. So let's jump right up here. This is called bedroom. Very self-explanatory. Got a bed on here that actually looks really comfortable. I've never looked at it before. That looks nice. And then we got control room up here. As you can see, we got a bunch of computers and got some robots in there. Or you could just call this top mid. Is another good way to kind of have a call out, be self-explanatory. And then we're going to go over here. Up here we got dining room. Or you can just call this upstairs. This is also what my teammates call it. We also consider this upstairs. Or we could call it top garage because down here, okay, that I cannot jump down there. Down here is garage. You got this nice car in here, so it's called garage. And then we got pool table, but in S&D, this isn't here. And the A-bomb is right here. So you can just call that A-bomb, and it's pretty easy. Down here we got couches. Pretty self-explanatory. And then right here we have bar, which is also, might I add, very good for head glitching. Alright, now as we move on to this middle part right here. One of my teammates calls this courtyard. Like I said, I just call it middle or mid. He says courtyard. We both know what each other are talking about, so it's no big deal. But you know, that's what I meant by people calling stuff different things. But yes, this is courtyard up here. This is where the B bomb is going to be in S&D. But if you are not playing S&D, you can call this fire pit. I'm not sure if this is going to be a map for anything besides S&D. Maybe hardpoint, but we will see, and maybe CTF or uplink if we get it over there. Now, if you're over here, you can call this statue right here pretty much the only statue on the map, I believe, or the only really big one, really noticeable one. So you can call this statue, or you can just call this spawn, their spawn, our spawn, you know, wherever you spawn, you can kind of say that. Then over here, this is what we like to call cave, because it's, you know, drilled into the side of the mountain and call it cave. This is also where one of the hard points is, so if you and your teammates can go by that, you can say like, oh, it's the fourth hard point. I'm not really sure which hard point it actually is. And then over here, don't really have a name for this, honestly. You can call this bridge, because this bridge right here. But I don't think people have really thought over this as much as they would like to. You can call this frozen, something like that, because it's frozen water. Really just be creative. And what really matters about all these callouts is that you and your teammates understand them. Because it's not going to matter if you have, you know, Optic Gaming's callouts, if your teammates are all working with Team Caliber's callouts. You know what I mean? Well, the only thing that matters is that you guys understand each other. So just because you watch this video may not mean that your teammates know. So if you're like, oh, satellite, and they don't know where he is, you can't really be mad at them. You got to be able to tell your teammates, like, oh, that's called satellite just from now on. And you guys know what I mean. So me and my teammates call this shack right here. Shack or hut because of a little covering right here. Or you could just call this like the mid-cut because of this little cutout right here where we like to snipe in S&D. And that is going to be the entire map, guys. If you have any callouts on this map that I did not get to, leave them in the comment section below. I actually really like this map. We've played it for S&D several times today, or in the past 2 days. I think we've played it maybe 7 times. We've played it a lot of times because we've been grinding some UMGs, trying to get to the top page just in our free time. But I actually really like this map. It's really fun for sniping. I got this new overkill class that I've been trying out. I always like to control this right side of the map over here with a wall run. But yeah, guys, that's gonna do it for Stronghold. Let me know what map you want to see next, and I will try my best to learn the callouts for that map. It's going to be a little bit longer, as you guys can kind of tell, before every map has its own callouts and everyone is kind of on the same page. But if it's anything really drastic, I might redo a video because I don't want there being any faulty information out there, and I don't want you guys suffering from that and, you know, putting yourself in a situation where you give your teammates the wrong call out and you get blamed. I don't want that to happen, so but it probably shouldn't be happening. And like I said, what really matters is that you and your teammates understand each other, and if you guys do, then that's really that's the only reason I'm making this video, is for you guys to really get on the same page and know what the enemies are at. So guys, that's gonna do it for me today. If you enjoyed the video, like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know that you enjoyed, and I will see you guys in the next video.